Gotta take the chance you get, cause we are one in a million tonight.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Lauren. My DIY babes, are you ready for Halloween number 2? Also, I just want to say that I hear you. Dog costumes are coming next week. Moose is excited. Moose, you excited? Are you excited? Tell the pretty little Laurers you're excited. He's excited. You're gonna be the cutest Halloween puppy in the whole entire world. Oh. Okay, be free, be free, be free. Today we're doing all Disney costumes and I am obsessed with anything Disney related and I am so excited for this video and all of these costumes. And yes, Pooh Bear is Disney. Please don't fight in the comments. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to know when new videos go live so you can be in that early squad. And let's just hop right into the video. We're gonna start this first costume off super easy. I'm gonna start by spray painting a basic white headband with some yellow spray paint and just setting that aside to dry. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut this men's XL red tee into a crop top because I never really realized this, but Pooh is totally rocking that crop fit on his tee. And this is gonna go over the oversized yellow hoodie. So the only element that we really need to make for Pooh's costume are the ears. I'm just using some darkish yellow felt folded over twice to cut out an ear shape that we're gonna add to the yellow headband. And I'm just gonna use that first ear shape I cut out as a guide for the second one. And if you wanted to stuff them and make them a little more shapely, you can just make them a little taller and wider to leave space for fluff inside. Once your headband has dried, I'm gonna be using some hot glue to fold each ear over the headband and secure it down. Starting with the edge of the headband, I'm gonna add a line of hot glue, repeat that step on the opposite ear, and flip the headband over to repeat the process on both ears on the other side. Essentially, we're just sandwiching the headband between the two layers of each ear felt to make them stand up straight. So go ahead and add glue along the outside edges of the tops of the ears, press the felt together, and you are good to go. Repeat that on the opposite side, and you've got some really cute Pooh Bear ears.
You walk by, girl, you should wear a name tag.
Next we have Moana, who in my opinion is the most inspiring of the Disney females. She really is the coolest Polynesian princess and I aspire to be as girl boss as her. I also want to be super clear that this is a costume based on a Disney princess, no different than Cinderella. So to start, to replicate Moana's woven skirt, I'm going to be cutting a diagonal pattern into both the top and bottom edge of my fabric. Moana's outfit only uses natural colors, so I'm going to go in with some brown paint for the flowers that go across her skirt, which we're going to end up draping over the first layer of the skirt. I just used a thick rectangle brush to make as clean edges as I could and work from the outside in on each flower. So the exact flowers on Moana's skirt have a lot more detail, but unfortunately your girl can only do so much DIY wise and her flowers are out of my league. Her bodice or top is a royally orangey red, so I found a fabric with a similar color scheme and just cut a long piece that I'm gonna tie at the back to create a strapless top. This is way easier than trying to add a zipper or clasp or buttons or any of that. And for the shell sash that she has going along the front of the top, I found these shell necklaces that I just trimmed down to just the shells to glue along the front. And obviously I did some of my own research on the costume designer's comments on Moana's Polynesian outfit and her rule was like honestly incredible. If Pacific Islanders had it on the island, you could make it. So obviously I don't have access to natural fabrics like Tapa, but I did my best to keep it as true to her outfit as possible. Once you finish gluing all the shells to the top, when you put it together, I layered the skirts with the sash on top, tied up the bodice at the back, and you are done. We have Cinderella, another of my favorite of the Disney princesses. And Cinderella was honestly such a big part of my childhood, and honestly I've just been dying to be Cinderella forever. Also low-key miss my blonde hair for this costume. I'm gonna start with a big bunch of tulle, which is like a meshy fabric, and I'm gonna find the middle point and just use some white embroidery thread, and honestly you could just use safety pins for this or any kind of string. I'm gonna secure it together so it's tight, and essentially we're just making the top layer of her gown, and this is gonna give it that drapey effect. Go ahead and repeat that on both ends of the tool as well. So the top happened to be the looped end, so that one was super easy. And at the opposite end where the ends are loose, I just used safety pins to hold it all together before tying it off with the string. Now we're gonna bring the two ends together, and I just used safety pins again for this step. If you wanted to take it one step further, you can totally spray paint some pins white to match the tool. Now to make her bell cap sleeves, I'm gonna again find the middle point of some long but thinner tulle and tie that off with some white thread. Repeat the same process of tying off both ends with some more thread, and this could be a little less precise because in the next step, we're gonna be hiding it on the inside of a powder blue tank top. So the middle tie is going to be on the back of the tank, and essentially we're just gonna be bringing both ends around to the front of the tank top and wrapping and gluing the ends onto the inside of the straps. I'm just using hot glue, but if you'd like to keep this super simple, you again can just swap glue out for safety pins that will totally get the job done. Buying a whole princess gown with accessories can be super expensive, and tools are really great affordable fabric to add to some powder blue pieces you can find on Amazon for also super inexpensive.
You lifted me higher, my heartbeat, taking the fight out in me. You make me strong, I'll carry on with the fire that's left in me. You lifted me higher, my heartbeat, taking
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did. If you're new here, make sure you're subscribed and also hit the notification bell to get notified when new videos go live. As always, if you try out any of the costumes, make sure to send me photos on Twitter at laurDIY and on Instagram using the hashtag laurDIY and the hashtag Halloween. If you haven't seen last Wednesday's weekly vlog, I'll have that link in the down bar below, and I will see you guys again on Wednesday for another weekly vlog, and again on Sunday for another Sunday. Dog costumes, get excited! Don't be late, hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys next week, hope you enjoyed it, and love you!
I'm the DIY queen, that's the royal elite. My pretty little kingdom out here running the streets. She's the DIY